Hello, welcome back to the channel, and thank you for tuning in today. I encourage you to watch until the end so you can see the sources for yourself and verify the news. Today, we are looking at a situation that has been causing concern across South Africa, where members of the MK party have been reportedly raiding factories in search of foreign nationals. This unfolding situation has left many employees and business owners anxious, while also raising questions about the balance between enforcing local employment and ensuring safety and fairness in the workplace. Over the past few weeks, several reports have surfaced of MK party members entering factories in multiple provinces, asking management and staff to account for the presence of foreign nationals. In some cases, factory owners were asked to present identification documents for their employees, and foreign workers were reportedly singled out for questioning. The raids, according to witnesses, are meant to pressure companies into employing more South African citizens. While the stated aim may sound like protecting local jobs, the methods used have raised alarms for both legality and safety. Business owners have expressed their frustration over the raids. Many factory managers claim that these inspections were not coordinated with law enforcement or government agencies and that the MK party members have no legal authority to conduct such checks. One factory manager in Gauteng mentioned that while he fully supports employing local talent, the sudden raids disrupted production lines and caused unnecessary panic among his staff. Workers, especially those who are foreign nationals, reportedly felt unsafe and intimidated during these encounters, which has impacted morale and overall workplace harmony. Experts have weighed in on the situation, highlighting the delicate balance between protecting local employment and avoiding vigilantism. Labor and human rights specialists caution that while it is important to address unemployment and create opportunities for South Africans, taking matters into one's own hands can quickly lead to unlawful harassment and even violence. The raids may also have unintended economic consequences. Companies that feel threatened may hesitate to hire new staff, including locals, or may consider relocating, which could affect local employment levels in the long run. Community leaders and social commentators have also chimed in. Some argue that these actions, although motivated by a desire to secure jobs for locals, risk inflaming xenophobic tensions. South Africa has a history of conflict surrounding foreign nationals and employment, and incidents like these can escalate tensions quickly. On the other hand, supporters of the MK party actions claim that the raids are necessary because the government is not doing enough to ensure that locals are prioritized in hiring. They see it as a form of grassroots activism that pressures companies to follow labor policies more strictly. Meanwhile, affected employees have shared their experiences on social media, highlighting both fear and confusion. Many foreign nationals working legally in the country have voiced concern about being targeted unfairly, despite having the right documentation to work. South African workers, meanwhile, have expressed mixed feelings. Some feel the raids are long overdue, while others are worried about how aggressive tactics might spiral out of control. The reality is complex, and the situation underscores the broader challenges of managing employment, migration, and social cohesion in a country with high unemployment rates. Government officials have reportedly been monitoring the situation closely. Some officials are urging calm, stressing that the enforcement of labor laws and immigration rules should be left to legal authorities. The Ministry of Employment and Labor has reiterated that companies are obligated to comply with national labor laws and immigration policies, and that any inspections or audits should be carried out officially, not by independent groups. The South African Police Service has also made statements indicating that while citizens are allowed to report suspected illegal activity, taking direct action on their own, such as raiding businesses, can lead to legal repercussions. Economic analysts point out that the raids may have broader implications for investor confidence. South Africa relies heavily on both local and foreign investment to maintain industrial growth. Stories of factory raids and confrontations over employment practices can paint a picture of instability, which may discourage investment or slow business expansion. Business chambers and industry associations are calling for dialogue between labor groups, political organizations, and companies to ensure that employment practices are fair, transparent, and within the law. Amid all the tension, some factories have taken proactive steps to ensure compliance and avoid confrontation. Measures include internal audits of employment records, verifying work permits and visas for foreign staff, and improving communication with local communities to demonstrate that employment practices are fair and legal. These efforts aim to prevent misunderstandings and build trust with employees and the public while reducing the risk of raids or confrontations. Public reaction has been varied. Online forums and social media platforms show a mix of opinions, ranging from strong support for the MK Party's activism to sharp criticism for overstepping legal boundaries. Many South Africans express frustration over high unemployment and slow economic growth, which helps explain the support for direct action. Others highlight that such actions could harm innocent workers, create workplace tension, and even provoke retaliation, which no one wants. Legal experts remind the public that South Africa has clear laws regarding both employment and immigration. Any enforcement action outside of government authority can result in criminal charges, including harassment or intimidation. It is also illegal for private individuals or groups to conduct their own raids, and those found doing so could face serious consequences. This guidance is crucial for both citizens and organizations involved in monitoring employment practices. On a lighter note, it seems that in the middle of all this tension, some workers are taking the situation in stride with humor, sharing memes and jokes about MK Party inspectors showing up when you are just trying to have coffee. It's a small reminder that even in tense situations, people find ways to cope and keep morale up. Humor, in this case, becomes a form of resilience, helping employees navigate uncertainty. Thank you for watching. If you found this news update useful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more verified and realistic news updates from South Africa. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember to check sources yourself to confirm the news. And just to end on a lighter note, maybe the next time MK Party members visit a factory, they'll bring snacks and coffee instead of questions and stress. All images used are for illustration purposes only.